Are you filming?
Yes.
No? Oh, God. Okay, am I good? Today we're making one of my family's favorite spadinis. It's a flat piece of beef, very thin, and you roll it with breadcrumbs and cheese, and then you bake it in the oven. It's not your traditional spadini that's on a skewer. There's no real set recipe for a spadini. It's just something I saw my grandmother, my mother, and all my aunts make a million times. It's our traditional family breadcrumbs, which is breadcrumbs with garlic powder, onion powder, parsley, steak seasoning, basil, Parmesan cheese. And then I mix in some mozzarella. My grandfather Joe was a butcher. He owned a butcher shop, so my grandmother had beef easily available to her. So I think she just came up with this little recipe on her own. And then over time, my brother, my cousins, it was everybody's favorite little treat. When we were little, we used to stay at my grandmother's house down in Florida, and she used to make us spadinis. In the morning, she'd make them, and she'd wrap them up in foil and bring them to the beach with us, and that would be our lunch. And my brother and I used to be all excited at lunchtime to know we had that little pouch of spadinis, and we used to ration them and make sure he always got more than me because he was bigger than me. That's how I always remember eating them out of a little foil packet. I think the recipe's morphed a little bit over time. I put in a little more spices, I think, than my grandmother did, just because they're more easily accessible these days. I don't know if she put the mozzarella cheese in. I put shredded mozzarella cheese in. I really don't remember. It never quite tastes the way she did, so she did something special that I don't know what she did, because I can never get it to taste quite like hers.
There's the finished product.
But it still has that familiar taste when I have it. It brings me back to when I was a kid.
You look extra tall.
I am tall. I'm really tall. And then, are you gonna, that probably looks nasty. A little bit of salt. This is my basic breadcrumbs that I use for everything.